What's up, board game people? Today is the day. I don't know if I've ever seen a reprint in higher demand, and I'm very glad they did not delay in bringing this game back to Kickstarter. Oathsworn delivered to the original backers with such acclaim and additional demand that it drove the secondary market prices to ridiculous highs. Today, everyone has a second chance to join a free company, take up arms, and venture into the Deepwoods to protect humanity. As always, I get no money from game creators for making my videos. Humanity was not destroyed by the hammer of war, the gnawing of plague, or the slow decay of time. It was strangled, choked by the root and rot until Deepwood became its grave shroud. The great cities that survived the coming of the Dark Age now stand as islands in a sea of death. Our walls are high, but stone crumbles, and beasts prey at the threshold. The free companies were formed to hunt nightmares. Bonded in blood, they swear an oath to fight and die in defense of humanity. Some swear for fortune, others for vengeance, and then there are those who take the oath because they know what will happen if no one stands in the breach. Whatever their reasons, when the darkness falls, they will stand, for they are the Oathsworn. Oathsworn Into the Deepwoods combines a heavy twisting narrative written by a team of professional writers with the mystery unlocks, interactive maps, and with tactical miniature combat to awe-inspiring effect. You and up to 4 of your friends will form your own free company. You'll choose 4 characters of the 12 meticulously crafted heroes available. Each hero has strengths and weaknesses, and there's enough variety that most players will find a character that speaks to them. The game is played in 2 distinct phases. First, you complete a story phase. This is the narrative-rich portion of the game, but it isn't sit back and relax story time. The narrative involves all the players as it unfolds. You'll make impactful decisions, meet new allies, and do a whole bevy of other things along the way. You can play the game with or without the free companion app, but playing with the app gives you the full narration voiced by the phenomenal James Cosmos. The second phase is combat. You'll be presented with a combat scenario, and with the help of the encounter book, the battlefield will be laid out and a quick story beat usually leads to combat. Combat uses a unique and highly effective mechanic called the battle flow system to allow for very tactical use of abilities and card play. Combat is resolved using dice or the set of battle cards. That choice is left up to the player. Game sessions were imagined to incorporate 1 story session and 1 encounter, but these can easily be broken up by doing one or the other and then saving. The save system is both quick and easy. There's a card organization guide as soon as you open the box, and if you stick with it, saving is usually as easy as throwing character cards into their plastic Ziploc bags and putting the game away. The game is available in 2 basic flavors. The basic comes with miniatures for the heroes and standees for most everything else. The basic edition comes in a single box. The core edition, or the core pledge, will give you the original game box and 2 large mystery chests that contain individual tuck boxes with miniatures and other components that are necessary for the chapter you're playing. Oathsworn is a rare game with many options, but it plays just as well and just as impactful if you play with the basic version or if you spring in for the miniatures of the core version. With all that information floating around in your head, let's take a look at the pledge levels. First up, for $1, you get access to the add-ons and the upgrade pack for returning backers. This will also get you Pledge Manager access. The basic pledge will run $125. This comes with the core box loaded with the character miniatures and standees in the mystery envelopes. The core pledge comes in swinging at $225. This pledge level gets you the core game and both mystery chests. Finally, we get to the big one. At $375, you get the Collector's All-In Pledge. This includes the core box, both mystery chests, the terrain box, the armory box, the map pack, the hardback art book, the metal coins, the official dice tray, the premium dice set, the pouch pack, and the new secret box. There's truly some greatness in the add-on section. First, for $15, you get the upgrade pack. This will fully upgrade an original print to the 2nd edition standards. For $95, you can add the All the New Stuff add-on. This gets you the official dice tray, the upgrade pack, the premium dice set, the pouch pack, and the secret box. For $45, you can grab the terrain box. A new premium dice set is available for $25. An unofficial faux leather dice tray costs $20. The new pouch pack with save bags, a coin bag, and a dice bag is available for $30. The hardback art book costs $25. At $15, you get the decorative map pack. The new secret box costs $15 as an add-on. Metal coins run $25. The Oathsworn Defender sleeves run $15. And finally, the armory box with the interchangeable arms and weapons for your heroes is $35. You get the new secret box for free if you pledge for one of the 3 pledge levels here in the first day. After that, you have to add it as an add-on for $15. Now, shipping's always fun, so let's take a look into that. This project is set to deliver around October of 2023. Shipping estimates are available on a small chart at the bottom of the pages. Prices seem mostly fair, for the US at least, where I'm from. I question the small gap between the basic and the core pledge shipping, though. The size difference is dramatic, so is the weight difference, and it seems maybe the basic pledge could be a little lower. The core pledge seems pretty spot on, and the all-in price is extremely fair. That's a lot of game you're getting. The Pledge Manager will launch roughly a month after the project closes, and they'll be charging shipping and VAT in the PM. So let's talk about this. Here are my thoughts. Let's start with the game itself. Oathsworn has arrived to backers' doors to incredible critical acclaim. Many reviewers are putting this on their top 10 list for the year. It'll be on mine as well. This game deserves the praise it's getting. This isn't a wave of hyperbole. Oathsworn is really that good of a game. I'm not going to turn this into a review of the game, though. That'll come when I finish my playthrough. From the moment you open the box, you're getting a well-curated experience. There's an awesome little guide for organizing your box and cards. Follow it to the T. Keeping the beast organized will save you time down the line and make your life much easier. The components and miniatures are top-notch. The experience was well thought out, and mystery here is the key word. They don't hold back on keeping the mystery of the game true. Envelopes are well labeled as do not open. Even the rule books and storybooks will tell you to wait until instructed to read them. The rules for the game are fairly easy to learn, with the new battle flow system perhaps taking the longest time to pick up. Once you're comfortable with it, you'll likely fall in love. The battle flow system creates a rotation of cards for your character and their abilities. Timing ability use becomes an art, and when battle flow is combined with the exploding dice and cards, you get magic. This is an optionally app-supported game. You can choose to play with or without and not miss any content or game features. The plus about the app is overwhelmingly the narration it provides. James Cosmos gives absolutely spine-tingling performances in sections of the narration. It's the cherry on top of an amazing game, and it's available to all backers for free. The miniatures have been slightly updated. There were several of the character minis that the arms would come off of at the slightest touch. I personally had to glue the heads on many of my miniatures, and I'll be magnetizing the arms to keep them securely in place. The issues are being addressed here. The new character minis come in hips, plastic, and pre-glued. The arms should be tighter fitting, so if you're using them with the armory, you can still change out the arms and don't need to worry about them falling off in the middle of battle. The armory is another add-on that's even more icing. The weapon styles and the evolutions it presents in the armory are great. It's extremely exciting to discover a new weapon and be able to change your character mini to match it. It really makes the miniatures feel like your own, and it gives you a bit of agency. All that being said, this is something that you don't have to enjoy the game. It's fluff, as are most of these add-ons. Now, this fluff can be great if you're going to look at this game as a permanent piece in your collection. Even with its size, that's how I'm viewing my copy. I can fit everything into 2 tightly packed calyx cubes at the moment. I got my copy buying a pledge off a lady who no longer had the time for the game. She'd gotten the core, the secret box, the mystery chest, and the terrain box. I really wanted the map pack though. The map pack has 8 large maps in it. These are not meant for play. They're merely decoration. Most of the game symbols or markers have been removed from them so that you can concentrate on the art. From what I've heard, they're well made and great display pieces. I'm a map nut, so I really wanted to get a chance to get them. The coins are great, but completely unnecessary. The cardboard tokens have been doing just fine for me, but after seeing KOA's close-up examination of the coins, I want them. They're really well made, well themed, and not just your run-of-the-mill coin for a game. Then we come to the secret box. This is an all-new secret box. As far as I know, there will be no way to get the original secret box again. But this one looks to be similar in size and content. I'm personally hoping for the Harbinger. One quick note about the sleeve pack. This is a great price for sleeves to begin with, and I believe I paid Sleeve King slightly more for mine. These are supposed to fit in the box. I know from experience using Sleeve King sleeves that my cards won't fit back in the organizers. So if these do, that's a great deal. Oathsworn is extremely solo friendly. You can absolutely forehand this if you wanted to. But what's even better is you don't have to. You can change some of the heroes to companions, which were designed with solo play in mind, and the game becomes much more streamlined for a single player. There's a bit of replayability at hand too. A single playthrough will only allow you to experience roughly half of the possible content. Playing again, you can make different choices and have a vastly different experience. In the end though, many of the encounters are going to be the same. I feel obligated to say that this is a big game. I mean huge. I believe it was the largest single box I've had delivered for a board game Kickstarter. The picture of the boxes on the dolly in the shipping section is to scale. It's a real picture. They shipped me all of that in one huge box. It was well packed and nothing was damaged. The boxes are not exaggerated at all. The core box is packed full to the brim with components. The terrain box is well engineered and there's very little wasted space there. I can't really speak to all the mystery chest tuck boxes, but I imagine they're fairly efficient for what they are. To wrap all this up, Oathsworn Into the Deepwoods is absolutely in my top 10 games. I've played one chapter and I still have so much more to play of it. This is a game I think that would satisfy most adventure gamers, dungeon crawlers to a point, and narrative players to the core. It might even qualify as one of the best boss battlers on the market. So if anything I've said has caught your attention, I'd give the game some serious consideration. There's a good reason this project is already sitting above 1.1 million for a reprint. If you don't like the long-winded narrative or the story mode in general, there's even an option for instant action. I have a hard time saying who wouldn't like Oathsworn. Perhaps someone looking for a lower price point? I mean, if you can't tell, I'm loving Oathsworn and only have good things to say about it so far. Remember to back with your heads on this one. There are 4 weeks remaining in the campaign, so you have plenty of time to make your decision. We'll likely have another campaign guide for a different game coming up this week, as well as our weekly news video, which already has a good 5 stories in it and is only going to grow from there over the week. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing and leaving us a like. It'll help our little channel grow and reach more gamers. Thank you to everyone watching and commenting. If you'd like to keep the conversation going, hop on our Discord linked in the video description below. Thanks for watching and play something fun tonight.